folks, welcome back. Gardener here. Oh, what a beautiful morning. It's early. It's a little chilly. It's going to be sunny. We've had about 3 days of really nice sunshine, and it's been about 3 days since we checked on those hen of the woods, the Maitake. So we're going to see what it looks like in 3 days. I have a feeling it might have grown very nicely. There's a lot of mushrooms popping out. That's a beauty right there. I would say some type of lactarius. Definitely a milk cap lactarius, which I'm a little unfamiliar with. I'd be half tempted to say this might be one of the edible ones. There is a peppery one that you definitely don't want to eat. And yeah, it's bleeding, milky. And here's it's like a purple russula. That's a pretty one. You usually see the red russulas, the green cracking russulas, which are edible, which are nice. I eat those. But the russulas, they come in all kinds of colors. Oh, baby. Got the bear girl. We got her suited up a little bit. She's got her little fleece coat and her Carhartt on, so she's bundled up pretty good. And here's a Amanita. This is like a yellowish brown Amanita as opposed to the red, Amanita. But this one isn't good to mess with. Amanitas are not good to mess with unless you get the Amanita jacksonii, which I have found in these woods before. And that's a beautiful, smooth red top with a yellow underside and a yellow stipe and a nice egg-shaped white vulva. It's like an egg that it comes out of. And yeah, that's the Amanita jacksonii. And that's edible Amanita, but the Amanitas in general are poisonous. They're the same family that holds the destroying angel and the death cap. So that is not a group of mushrooms that you want to take lightly, or I wouldn't mess with them at all. I haven't even eaten the Jacksonia Amanita yet. But when I find it again, I'm really confident in the IDs, so I will probably try that one. But today we are checking on our Maitake, our hen of the woods, and we're gonna see what happens after 3 days. These things have been bursting at the seams, so without further ado, let's get down this hill and check on our Maitake. Okay, this I believe is our tree. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're coming. Still coming very slowly though. They're still little babies, really. Gotta let them grow. I thought they would have been a little further along. They're coming up nicely though. They're not ready to pick yet, folks. I thought that they would have, just come out like gangbusters. I've been fairly good sized ones to go ahead and harvest, but they're still little young guys, and they're very, you could easily, when they're especially this stage, you would not see them really. You could pass them by, but they'll get big. I would say have to give them another week. And last year they were all around this tree, so you know there were like at least three or four of them, pretty nice, and a couple flushes. So we're gonna have to come back in about a week, check on them again. Hopefully they'll be good, and hopefully nobody else will find them, and no bugs and deer and everything. But anyway, we're gonna hike around a little more and see what else we can find. Just over there and up that hill over there, a couple weeks ago we did find the bluets. There's a bluet mushroom, and I haven't eaten that one yet. I've been working on my identification for that one, and so I'm pretty confident. And so if we find some bluets, I want to pick those. And then also, just a few days ago when I was here looking at this Maitake, I was on the other side and way down the fire road, and I discovered what I guessed at the time, which was correct, I believe, is a brick cap. And a brick cap would be a new mushroom for me. It is edible. It's a hypholoma, but it does have it's considered an expert level mushroom, the brick cap, because it has a relative, the sulfur tuft. And the sulfur tuft is toxic, poisonous. It will make you very sick. And they look extremely similar, except for the sulfur tuft has a bit of yellow, and the gills are a little bit yellowish green, as opposed to the brick cap, which the gills are white and they have like a smoky color in the gills. And you know, so they can be a little tricky to distinguish. So you have to be really particular about your identification. But when I was looking at this one, and I took some pictures and some video and everything, and researched it quite a bit, and I was pretty confident at the time that I was looking at brick cap, and but now I'm even more confident. So after we check for some bluets, we're gonna hike over the hill and take another look at these brick caps, you know, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, all right, folks, well, thanks so much for joining us here at GWR the Gardener, and we're just gonna do a little Saturday mushroom hunting. Okay, folks, well, no bluets and no brick cap. I think I found the stump, you know, that the brick caps were growing on the last time we were here. That was a few days ago, and no, there was nothing there now. So nope, no brick cap. And I thought I had found a stump over here that had something, you know, kind of like the brick cap, but they were very yellow and tufty. So maybe they were sulfur tufts, but they were a little smaller and really yellow. But I have a feeling they were in the same family, and they were probably more on the lines of the sulfur tuft. But it's a beautiful, another beautiful mushroom day, and the breeze is picking up a little bit, and you know, not so sure how safe it is sometimes to be in the woods with the breeze blowing around. Don't want no big giant branches coming crashing down on us. The bad girl, she's ready to go. She knows where she's going, and she's There she is. She's leading the way out. So anyway, folks, yeah, let's just plan on stopping back in a week from now and checking on our Maitake, and they have to be they're gonna have to be good by then. So anyway, folks, we'll stay tuned. We'll see you next week. We'll see if we can't get these Maitake. Hey folks, good morning. Gardner here. Really pretty excited. Me and the bad girl. We came to a different lake. This is a different lake, and we've already been around the other side. And I kind of came to this lake because there was a really large oak on the other side, right on the edge of the lake. And it had some like dried up black looking things that I thought maybe were black staining polypore, but I thought, they could be old Maitake. This is a big giant oak tree. And so I told myself, you know, come fall Maitake season, we got to go back to this tree and see if it doesn't produce ourselves some Maitake. And so that's what we're doing here. So I'll you know, bring you along. We just yeah, like I said, we've already been over there. We already saw it. So but we're gonna hike back over there now. Come on, baby. Pop pop. Come on, baby. She figures her way around the woods pretty good. There she comes. Good girl. Yeah, so we're just hiking. It's just kind of like a little peninsula on this lake. It's really cool. It's a nice little spot, and of course it's a beautiful early fall day, and all the trees are kind of starting to turn their magnificent color. And but what we are most excited about is we have a harvestable hen, a Maitake that's ready to get picked. And so we're heading there now. We already know where it's at, and that it's, you know, sitting there waiting for us, because we just saw it 10 minutes ago. We just gotta find that big tree again. We're kind of hiking. We hiked around the edge of the peninsula, around the lake, and so now we kind of hiked you know, crossways across the peninsula, and this should bring us right close to our new Maitake tree. Very exciting. Come on, baby. Like, she's so adept, you know, she knows trails so good that she takes the most obvious trail. That's, I mean, why wouldn't you? Come on, baby. She said, buddy, I am not tramping through the woods like you. Let me make sure I got her. Lily, where's she at? Pop pop. Lily. Shh. So don't get lost. Come here, baby. Lily! Lily! Shh! Lily! There, girl. Should be back to the truck. Lily! There, girl. Lily! Lily! There she is. There she is. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, it's a good baby. Oh, nothing like a little scare. Not scare. She's a good girl. She knows her way around. She ain't gonna go too far. I do need to get some type of reliable tracking device for the bad girl. Probably, I don't know what they call it, Apple AirTags or something. Yep, we gotta get some AirTags so we can track this girl. But, yep, so anyway, we're close to our tree. We didn't get too far off track. There it is. Oh, there's the big boy right there. See, you can see it. I just knew that this tree was gonna produce some Maitake for us. I guess obviously since I saw the dried up, what I thought was possibly black staining polypore, which is not really edible. But it's not even this big one that's leaning. That's not the one. It's this one right here. You see a large branch crashed off. Earlier this summer, we had a very strong storm, and but this is the tree here, right on the edge of the lake. There's been mushroom hunters through here too. Look at this. There's a lot of mushrooms that have been turned over. You can see somebody's been looking around, and oh gosh, I feel kind of bad because I don't want to have come back and somebody might have already spotted this hen when it was small, last week or something, and they're probably getting ready to come back today. And we beat them to it, maybe. Who knows? That's mushroom hunting, folks. This is public land, so anything goes. All is fair in love and mushroom hunting. But anyway, I don't want to keep you waiting here, but I want to show you the dried up version that I saw back in the summertime. That's that's either I don't even know if that's old Maitake or if that's old polypore, black staining polypore. But But yeah, I just noticed there's a bunch of them, but we'll check it out here. This is another one. It's you know, but looky here. That's what we came here for, folks. This is a find, and you know, honestly, this is a testament to doing your homework and your due diligence and putting your time in the forest. You know, we've been here so many times and gone through here, and I've found all kinds of mushrooms. You know, I even found one black trumpet, and a bunch of other types of mushrooms. But keep coming back here, and I found this tree, and I found these old, you know, dried up remnants, and so that just, you know, put an imprint in my mind, and I knew I would be coming back here in the fall, and hopefully to some Maitake, some hen in the woods. So very excited about that. We'll still be going back to the other lake and our original Maitake tree. And we're going to be getting that Maitake as well. I mean, I can eat a lot of it. It's wonderful. I can put this in a brown paper bag in the fridge, and it'll last for, you know, at least like 10 days. And I can just keep peeling off of it and fry it up in the frying pan with some garlic and olive oil and salt and pepper, and, you know, some herbs and thyme and oregano and stuff like that. And put it on top of your steak. Put it in your scrambled eggs, your omelets. Also, dusting it in flour and frying it like fried oysters. I mean, they're excellent. Bad girl, she's gonna check it out. What do you think, bad girl? Oh yeah, that's the hen of the woods, buddy. Too bad I'm not eating that. Oh, we might give her, we might give her a little hen of the woods, you know. Dogs can have that. We cook it up, you know, without any seasonings or olive oil or anything, and just, you know, it's Maitake is supposed to be a really good, like, immune booster for the fall, and it's just wonderful. I mean, it just so happens that it comes out in the fall, and it's good for, you know, helping you stay healthy and not get sick. You know, I mean, that's what some studies, you know, claim. It's good for the immune system and all that. And it's just delicious. It's just very good food. But that is Maitake, hen of the woods. Also, its Latin name is Grifola Frondosa. And that is an excellent find. That is what mushroom hunters look for all year long. So we're in Maitake season, folks. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest this, and you know, and we'll be harvesting plenty more, I think, throughout this fall. So thanks for coming along. Like I said, we're gonna I will see you back in a week, in 6 days, you know, next week, because we're going back to that other one, and we're gonna get that one as well. So anyway, we'll take you along. All right, thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll see you next week.